wait till we can ask questions before the mics are in. Jeff,
Go ahead, Jeff.
Dave, what did you think of the composure your guys showed playing in such a pivotal game tonight? Obviously, the biggest one you guys have played.
Yeah, we were solid tonight, Jeff. I thought from really from start to finish. That's what I guess. I didn't think anything spectacular tonight. Just solid throughout our lineup. We wanted to get off to an even start, and just make sure that again we didn't have to come in here and chase a game in a in a loud building. We were able to do that, and just solid throughout from there. That our players reacted to every situation pretty well and kept it in perspective, and just went out and played the next shift.
Jared Bednar said it seemed like his players are getting frustrated with what your team is capable of doing to them. Just how have the guys been so consistent across this series and really stifling them like that?
Well, they've had their looks, they've had their opportunities. We've just played the way we've played to our identity. We'll continue to try to do that. That's the most important thing. You get to this time of year, the stage is a little bigger, it's a little brighter, there's a little bit more on the line, and everything means a little bit more, but you still have to fall back on who you are, and that's where I believe our veteran guys have done a nice job in keeping our group pretty even keel, and just kind of next job at hand, go out and work hard and do it within the framework that we try to do things.
Hey Dave, obviously scoring a goal is a pretty big deal for Ty, but what do you think of his overall game tonight?
Yeah, great night for Ty. He were able to get his parents in here. Quite a way to start your NHL career, jumping into Game 5, in the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. But I mentioned it this morning. His poise is really good. He doesn't seem to be wowed by the situation or the moment. Pretty calm, pretty composed. He's ready to be here, right? And that's why we felt comfortable putting him in. He does, and it's not about the goal that he scored tonight. Like that's great instincts for him to be in that spot, to find that space, and a great play by Ebbs to get it to him. But he also has pretty good instincts in other areas, kind of the hard areas of the game, on the wall, getting out of the zone, those areas. He's got pretty good instincts, and he's obviously worked to be comfortable in those situations. So good for him, happy for him, proud of him, and obviously he helped us get a win tonight.
Grubauer would clearly like to get that first one back, but his play tonight and throughout the series, what have you thought of his play?
Yeah, that first one, it's tough, right? It looks like there's a lot more space to go the other way with it, but in a loud building where communication is almost impossible, he's trying to beat the play up the wall, and obviously it didn't work out. Probably the biggest thing that I can say, he just moved on to the next save, and that's kind of what he's done all series long, and he did it all night long for us tonight.
Dave, how have you seen your team evolve from the start of this series to where they are now? I mean, any elements of the game, shot blocking, key plays at key moments?
Yeah, I don't know if that's evolution or just what the situation dictates, right? There's a reason that the playoffs feel a little bit different, right? I mean, you step on the ice game 1 and it feels a lot different than the regular season. It's because it means that much more. I mean, you're playing for things. You've got a lot at stake. So, for me, one of the things that would really stand out about our group tonight is I don't know how many, more than I could count on one hand for sure. Big shot blocks. That guys didn't. It didn't feel very good, at the time, and coming back to the bench, but guys did the job, right? And that's so. It's not specifically about that. It's more so just, guys doing the job at hand. Whatever needs to be done, whoever happens to be in that spot, step up and work as hard as you can to do it. That doesn't mean it's not always going to go perfect, right? Mistakes are made, and kind of bad shit happens every once in a while. You just got to flip the page and move on to the next thing. And that's what our guys have done all year long. We've always been able to turn the page and just move on to the next thing.
I've got to ask, the game Friday, what's your expectation, anticipation of what that arena is going to be like?
Oh, it'll be a great atmosphere, and we know that. We'll be excited for that. But, most important thing right now, Bob, is just, we got a travel day tomorrow. Got to, get as much rest and recuperation as we can tonight and tomorrow. And then, once again, flip the page to Game 6. This is a great win tonight. It puts us, one game up in the series, but that's it, right? It's Game 6 is the next challenge ahead of us. So we got to get, you get to this point of the series, you get, everybody's on both sides a little bit nicked up. There's all kinds of stuff going on. So get a little rest and get ready to go here 2 nights from now.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, everyone.
You can go ahead. No, I don't. He didn't travel with us. I think everybody knows that, so I don't have any further update other than that. Okay, thank you.